What's good with it, YouTube? I am back with a new video today, and as you can see in the thumbnail and by this Mitchell and S throwback I got on, I'm talking about my man, the Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about how and why he has had so much influence on my life, and just kind of share with people who don't know what the man, the myth, the legend means to me. So to start off, I became a Kobe fan back in '97, like the year after he was drafted. Um, I started out I was a huge Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway fan when they were in Orlando, and when Shaq got traded to the Lakers, I rocked with Shaq. That's my dude. So I inherently became a Kobe Bryant fan, and as I continued to watch him grow, and as I grew, at the time I was 13 years old, 14 years old, watching this 18-year-old dude do these incredible things on the basketball court. I was just drawn to him like a magnet. I wanted to be just like him on the basketball court. So that was my initial reason why I became a fan. It was just he was electric on the basketball court, and I wanted to be just like him. Um, One of my favorite memories of Kobe was here in Phoenix. I got to see him play multiple times, probably 3 or 4 times in my lifetime. So I was very blessed to be able to see him play in person. But my favorite memory is when he dunked on Steve Nash, and he was basically sideways. He was like parallel to the ground, and he dunked the ball. Like it just blew my mind at the athleticism dude had, and the way he approached the game of basketball was just always uh, it just stuck with me. As a ball player myself, I was decent, but I always inspired to do things the way that he did them on the basketball court. I tried to strategically pick people apart and use their weaknesses to my advantage. So I got that from Kobe. Um, he inspired me in so many different ways to continue to develop my game. Always trying to work on something. When I tore my ligaments in my right hand, it was Kobe, a quote that he had that inspired me to work on my left hand. And so I began shooting free throws left-handed, making layups left-handed, and that transitioned into my everyday life. I started doing a lot of different things left-handed, eating and writing. So in a sense, now I'm ambidextrous, and that became from just being inspired by Kobe to just keep doing better and trying my best. Um, the Mamba mentality is something that I stuck to. It just kind of drew me in, excuse me, to change my mind state on a lot of different things, not just basketball, but life in general. Applying the Mamba mentality to literally everything. Um, Everything I did, work, hooping, raising my kids, you know, everyday chores, just going at it with the Mamba mentality that I'm going to beat this, I'm going to defeat this. That's something I carry with me all the time. I even used that to transition into my own thing, which was my own brand, the Committed to Greatness brand, which will be coming back here very soon. But it inspired me to come up with Committed to Greatness because the greatness brand, it stands for that, committing to being the greatest you can possibly be. And I feel like that coincided with the Mamba mentality because in order to be great, you have to commit to it, and you have to you have to approach it with the mind state that nothing's going to stop you from being great. And you know, so I just took what he laid out for me, and I transitioned it into something that I took personal, and I pushed it forward. And you know, there's been life events and things that have happened in my life that have kind of veered me away from it, but um, with everything that's happened, it brought me right back. It reminded me of what he meant to me and what the Mamba mentality stood for. And I'm right back on track. So look out for that. It's coming real soon. Um, Another way that he has inspired me and affected my life is we both have 4 daughters, and that resonated with me so much. My daughter, Natalia, is named after his daughter, Natalia, and that was not a coincidence. I loved the name, and of course, you know, Kobe's my man, like I said, and so my daughter, Natalia, is a direct influence from Kobe. Uh, Being a girl dad, I wish I was on social media at the time when the whole hashtag girl dad thing was going on, because I had a lot of pictures and memories and things that I could have taken place with. But it's all good. You know, I was living behind the scenes, living my truth as a girl dad, raising my 4 girls to the best of my ability. And, you know, he just inspired me, showing me what a real man is, taking care of his kids. And not only taking care of his kids, but taking care of his daughters at that. So, being that he has a teenage daughter, and Natalia is 17, 18 years old, and my daughter Jaylene now at 15, I watched how he navigated fatherhood and raised his kids. I watched how he took Gigi and taught her the game of basketball. I've been looking forward to doing that with one of my kids, but unfortunately, none of my girls are interested in playing basketball. But it's all good. Jaylene is into volleyball, and we are constantly talking about volleyball and practicing during the season. And right now, we're about to get her ready for her sophomore season of volleyball, and that's just another line. You know, Natalia plays volleyball, and Jaylene plays volleyball, so it's all intertwined. You know, that's one way the man definitely uh, influenced my life as a girl dad, as a father in general, as a man, just standing up, being on your own too, and leading your family. And that's something that really resonated with me and stuck with me through this whole thing. Um, and then the tragedy happened, January 26th of 2020. It was just a very sad, emotional day for me, which is crazy because January 26th is my mom's birthday. So that day we were actually planning out taking my mom to lunch for her birthday, and we were trying to work out the times of when we were going to meet up and everything. And I saw a headline, and I didn't want to believe it. I thought it was I thought it was like a tabloid, you know, a hoax or something. It wasn't true. I just started hoping that it wasn't true immediately, and then more and more reports started coming out, and it literally just it ate me alive. I felt like I lost a family member, a relative. Um, you know, he didn't know me, and I didn't know him in that way, but he felt it felt like I lost a relative in that time. Um, and the closest I ever got to him was going to a game or his wax figure at the wax museum. But still, it was like I lost a family member, and to know that he had his daughter with him, um, it made it even worse. So um, yeah, that was a tough day. It's still something I think about all the time. Um, my condolences to his family, to the families of the rest of the victims on that helicopter, for sure. But yeah, that was it was just a tough time for me. It's still something that I struggle with every day. But um, you know, we gotta continue to move forward and just realize how much he left for us behind, all the seeds that he planted for us to be successful in life. Is how I look at it. So even though he's gone, he's still inspiring me every day to be a better man, to be a better father, to be a better husband, and the love that he showed for Vanessa is very apparent now in a way that I never knew before. Because, as I said, it's not like I knew him up close and personal. I only knew him through social media and the TV screen. So seeing all the love that he had for Vanessa and for his girls is inspiring. It's really inspirational for me as a man to know that you could be out there and be vulnerable and be a committed family man, a committed husband, and do it the right way. You know, coming from broken homes after broken homes, the way I grew up, it becomes pretty apparent that it's okay for the father to take off and not be with the mother and not look back. But seeing that he stuck by his family, his girl, Vanessa, it's inspiring to me to know that, you know, what I'm doing with my family, with my kids, with Dana is the right thing for me to be doing. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for him showing me what life is all about. I have a son now, and I'm proud to say, after all this time, you know, all the years of waiting, being a girl dad, and playing princess and Barbies and all that, that I actually have a son, and I'm proud to be a father of a boy now, and it gives me more reason to want to push forward and instill the Mamba mentality in my son now. I want to raise my son to be not only a man, but a man of integrity and a man with a purpose, a man with a reason to do the things that he's doing. I want him to be committed to his greatness. I want him to find his inner Mamba mentality, and I want him to literally grow up knowing that he has a man in his father that's got his back through no matter what, and who's here to guide him to the highest levels. And you know, with that being said, I'm gonna go grab my little man and introduce y'all to him real quick. Be right back. All right, y'all. So here he is, the little legend himself. This is Kobe Andreas Wood. This is my son, one of one, the next great basketball player. Yeah, that's funny, huh? And you know, this is life for me right now. You know, so going forward, I got a reason to continue living. I got a reason to keep pushing forward, keep inspiring, and that's what I plan to do. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, watching my videos, taking this time to get to know me a little bit more, and meeting my son the first time he's on camera. So I appreciate y'all again. I hope that I inspire somebody somewhere to do something great in life, and also to continue living and being and finding your greatness. I believe in the power of manifestation for sure, 100%. I knew that I would have a son someday. I didn't know he was gonna be Kobe. I always thought he would be Junior, but you know, with everything that happened, it only felt right. Plus, a crazy story real quick. While we were in the delivery room, I was contemplating going back and forth what his name was gonna be. And I happened to look up, and there it was. We were in delivery room number 8. There was no other sign for me. This was Kobe. He's meant to be here. So the reincarnation of Kobe Bean Bryant is right here. Kobe Andreas Wood. I appreciate y'all looking out for me, watching these videos as I continue my journey on YouTube. And there'll be new videos coming soon, more positivity coming from me. Manifest your greatness, commit to it, and do great things. I'm Dre the Dad. I'm out.
Walt surprised he was that open. Look at the hustle of Lamar Odom. Off to Kobe Bryant. Counted for 2, or let's see. Yep, counted for 2 and a foul.
How about the play by Lamar Odom? Loose ball, you're down 7. The Suns, they can't come up with a loose ball. Odom tracks it down. You come up with this play, you can cut the lead. Look at Odom, he finds Kobe, and Kobe with emphasis. Question is, where is Steve Nash? Are his feet in the restricted area? Let's take a look here.
Back on the floor of the pick. Kobe gave up the dribble. Kobe, the long 3. Yes! The best finisher in the game has just done it again. 102-100. Lakers.
That's what I do. I mean, is it a surprise that I did that?
Here as well, under the 24.
Kobe Bryant pulls back.
Kobe Bryant makes it.
Lakers by 1. 4.2 left in front of the Raptors bench. 4.2 seconds remaining.
Kobe now isolated on Jarrett Jack
For the lead. Yes!
Who do you want taking one of your last shots? Still him, because he feels like every shot he shoots is going, and that one definitely down the pipe.
Kicks it into Bynum. Back out Bryant. Shot clock at 7. Bryant leads, falling away. Puts it in! And the Lakers take a 1-point lead with 7.3 remaining. What a clutch shot once again from Kobe Bryant. Gonna be Marc Gasol trying to find Kobe. And Kobe will get it for the win. Got it! Did it! He is hard to believe.
No, he's not.
Amazing again at the buzzer.
Is there anybody more clutch than that man? Most players talk about wanting the last shot to win a game, but there's a difference between talking about it and making it happen.
Now, the Lakers for the win. Kobe going up over Bell, fall away. Yes! Yes! At the buzzer, he does it! Was there ever a doubt? Kobe wins it for the Lakers. They
Bryant beat the Bucks in overtime, 107-106, and the best in the game, the best closer, finisher. He breaks the hearts of those in the Bradley Center tonight.
With half a minute to play, Bryant for the lead. Yes! Kobe Bryant gives the Lakers the lead.
I tell you something. This is, he was legendary before this game. This takes it to an absolute another level.
Payton to inbound. Bryant for three.
Bryant was able to catch that ball cleanly. Theo Ratliff comes running out. It's a good shot.
And the Lakers have won the Pacific Division title.
Artest looking, gets it to Bryant. Bryant dribbling, has to put it up with the buzzer. Banks it in! He banks in the three! And he clearly got it off in time. What a tough shot, banking in the three. And the Lakers survived to win their 8th in a row. What a disappointing loss for the Miami Heat, who so well here in the fourth quarter. Walton can tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you got to get a shot here.
Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Bang! As Kobe Bryant at the buzzer in overtime gets the win for Los Angeles.